Hey traders, welcome to Quad S Trading. And if you short sell penny stocks, you must check out our Discord. Today we had a phenomenal day. We had 7 trades. One was a small loss, but we took it up a little bit later and recouped some of that loss and made profit. But do check out this video. You will see every single strategy that we have in our Discord in these 7 trades today. It was an amazing day. So let's start with SIDU. This year was what we call a first red day. So essentially you look at the 1-day candle, 1-day chart, and you just look for stocks that are just pumping up like crazy, gapping up, gapping down, this kind of irrational movement. And that's when you play the first red day. So essentially at open, you take a position when it closes as a red candle right here. So this is my entry at 456, and you just ended up taking my cover at the end of the day at 389 for a nice profit of $734. The other first red day is SOPA. If you look at the 1-day chart, note this here is the same story. Gap up. This one here, it gapped up a little bit here. This one here on that day pretty much opened and closed the same price. It moved up, and then we played this one on the gap down. Well, not the gap down, but like on this first red day. And then it gave us another first red day. I guess in this case here would be a second red day. And we took that one there also. So if you look at this trade here, right? So it closed here. This is your entry. It went sideways on this pivot, and it just completely tanked for a nice win of $875, right? And if you look at this the day before, which is the other trade that we took, right? So this is the open candle right here. So this was a smaller win, but the entry was on this candle right here, and we closed near the end of the day. So this was a small little 5.7% win. But that's how we play these first red days, or in this case here would have been a second red day. Next on the list, we have a VW1 strategy. This is one of the easiest ones. Essentially, when that candle closes below the VWAP on a green circle based on our custom indicator, you take a position and you cover at the upper EMA band. Okay, so this is a nice win of $1,118. Then we had MNTS. This is a VW2. This one here, we just need to be a little bit more patient because there is activity the day before, right? So if you look at the VW1, we got no activity at all, and right, it just pumps out of nowhere. While a VW2 just means, hey, you know what? There's some activity the day before. Let's be a little bit patient. So we're not going to enter on the ones that close here. We want to see that second pump, and there it is. It also hit a resistance area that we identified before the trade even happened. So we do mark all of our resistance. And then it closed below VWAP right here. Boom, that's my entry. And it went sideways a little bit like this. Boom, here, did an offering, halted. And when this halts like this, you literally just cover at any position here, and it automatically gives you the best price here at $719. That's my cover for a nice win of $987. And the reason why we do these is because, look, it bounced off of this SMA and also previous resistance area, and it bounced right back up to the upper current monthly pivot. So when these trades happen, you just take profit in this area here, which is perfect, exactly what we did. VRME, this one here, it pumped up, it hit what we call a missed monthly pivot. It went sideways, it closed below. I should have taken my position here instead, but I wanted to be a little bit more like confirming that the price would tank. So it closed below the VWAP. So I took it in this position here. However, I told myself, hey, you know what? The dilution on this one here is not optimal. So I'm going to do a tighter stop loss than I usually would. So I made it at the high of this candle here. So I got stopped out at 109. I'm glad I did because it came up here. And here's a resistance area. Here's another one. So it was playing up in this range here. And when it closed below that right here, this is when I entered at 124. And I took my position at 103, just above the dollar mark for a nice win of $846. And the 2 trades that I missed today was this one here, INBS. So we got dumped with over 4 foot of snow in the past 3 days. So I was busy snow blowing my driveway for the fourth day in a row. And I happened to miss it. But as you can tell right here, same thing, we identified a pivot, and it came above. It's been playing in this area here and also following the EMA 9. And as soon as it closed below our pivot here, we entered, or resistance, we enter here, and you close out at the EMA upper band that we have here. So this is a nice win of $871 that I missed today. And then the other one that I missed today is our 4 a.m. pattern. I've been so busy with snow removal that I just wasn't ready to wake up at 4 a.m. for this trade here. But essentially, there's absolutely nothing going on here. It pumps, goes sideways, and this one here, you close below the VWAP once again, and then it just goes all the way down right to this lower band here. So this is the trade for $682. If you like what you see, head over to our Discord. You can chat with us there. We do live calls, anything to just kind of like, you know what, just for you guys to get used to what we trade. We also do live trading every single Monday for the free users. So if you just want to come for the free live trading on Mondays, head over to Discord and we'll see you there.